Looking good. Of course, I always do. But not what the stream is about. I can never be satisfied. I got this camera. Alright, stop shaking. That's fine. Avatar, The Way of Water. Been looking forward to the movie for such a long time. For such a long time. Ever since the rumors started that there was going to be a second one, another Avatar movie. My friend that died had planned to watch it as well. Matter of fact, we had it planned to go watch it together. Whether we would have completely depended on his health conditions and man, if he um, stuff like that. But we all know how it played it out. How it played out. He died. He died way before it was even, or the full title was even known. He was calling it, and I was calling it Avatar 2, which we all know that now the title isn't Avatar 2, it's just Avatar, The Way of Water. What's up, Skills? So it hurts that he's dead and he didn't get to see it. But again, I feel like I did something for him once again. I let's see. I completed that Resident Evil Village. I beat it. Um, um, and now I got to I went to watch a movie we had full intentions to watch together. So who knows? I did have an empty seat on either side of me. Maybe he was occupying one of them partially, even though I don't believe in that. I don't. I don't believe in ghosts. I really, I really don't even believe that he's somewhere else listening. I might betray that sometimes, and I'm not saying that's not a comforting thought. That the listening part. I don't know about the other part, but um, I do know more or less. I might refer to it or act like I believe in it, just because maybe just for the comfort of other people, maybe. Um, Bottom line is, I know it somewhat shows that I care, but bottom line is, I do. I mean, obviously, I care. Uh, if I didn't care, I wouldn't even bring him up. I definitely wouldn't go out to complete stuff, to do things like collect my anime collection. Is somewhat continuing um, to collect something that I had planned to watch with him, to finishing that game, watching this movie. But I'm getting off track. It's supposed to be a movie review. So let's get to the movie. Let's get off the sob story of dead friend. Um, I loved it. 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 Um, it's the best movie I've seen in a while. The last movie I went to go see was the new Scream movie. Um, then the I can't remember which one it was. I think it was called just Scream. I was about to say I don't remember what number it was. Uh, wasn't it just called Scream? You know how they do. Well, either way, I loved it better than it. It was real good. I highly recommend it. Review 10 out of 10. So real. Stamp of approval. All that other YouTube stuff other YouTubers do not, it's good. It's very good. Some ways I like it better than the first one. The only ways that I like the first one better than it is just the nostalgia of the first one. That really the nostalgia of the first one would only be the catalyst of someone saying the first one was better. That would be the only reasons why I I believe why they would say the first ones were better. The first one was better. I think I say the action is more intense in this one. I say the emotional scenes, uh, the let's say this. I didn't tear up in the first one. Now, I did two scenes. I had a little bit of waterworks. Waterworks. I wasn't, but I had that real tight, somewhat of a tight feeling in my throat where it was hard to swallow, and my eyes was watering. So it was a good, it was a very good movie. Uh, and the young ladies that was sitting in back of me. Now, this is one thing I definitely wanted to mention in the review. I had a hard time finding my seat. There's some theater rooms I went in there that the seats are very easy to find. This is the first one that I watched was a standard version. It wasn't the IMAX or the 3D or whatever. I actually feel a little bad that I didn't invest more into it to get a better quality to enjoy it more better. But I the other showings, the better showings were at times I did not want to watch. The standard version was the perfect. I didn't want. I left for Franklin early. I left early to get there to where I didn't have to go watch the movie immediately, but I didn't have a long wait either. So the 3:15 was the perfect showing for me. It it had where I can get something to eat, my favorite place inside the mall, and I can walk around in the mall and enjoy the being there. And and I didn't have to rush to leave to get to the theater, get in a huge packed line for. Also, during these other big showings, there's huge lines. It's hard to find a parking place. It's chaos in front of the concession stands and stuff like that. I didn't want to deal with that, so it was at the 3:15 was just so convenient. Also, too, I didn't want to be driving real late going home. I was still a little disappointed that it was dark. I was hoping that it would still be a little bit light out, but still, um, so the 3:15 was the perfect showing for me. So I'm happy that. And like I said, also back to what I was saying, I had a little trouble finding my seat. I was in the right row in the right area, but it turns out that I needed to move over just a couple of seats, and I was having trouble. And these young ladies that was sitting in the row behind me said, "Are you having trouble finding your seat?" I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to find J." I said, "Well, we're sitting in K, so that's J. You're right. You're right in the right area." I said, "All right, then what I got right now is that I've been sitting in the wrong number." So I sit, which was right in front of them, and before the commercials start, well before the commercial start, the girl that's right behind me had done kicked the back of my seat more than 20 times. And usually I'm real upset. I get real, but it was like my friend, I don't believe in that, but even I was amazed. I wasn't getting pissed. And I was not even caring to move. I could. There was seats, even though I was assigned that seat, no one through the whole movie was even in the same row. And if they was way down on my right side. I could have moved two over. But she did finally kick it one time during the commercials, and the only thing I did was like this. I did this. I didn't say anything. I didn't make any faces as far as I know, but the normal look around. And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." And she refrained from hitting it again for a while. She couldn't refrain from hitting it again until the movie started. But once the movie started, she was a little less kicky or movie-fied, moving around. So, but nevertheless, she did bump back in my seat several times during the movie. But like I said, I was. It's like something was keeping me from getting pissed off and complaining. So maybe I was just damn determined to enjoy this movie, no matter what. But and I did enjoy that movie, and when there are no scenes where I had a little bit of waterworks going, and I am not embarrassed or ashamed to say I love. I think I have more passion now. I think, and I think it's somewhat true. It's always been this way. I've had more passion for movies than I've had games. Maybe not when I was a real younger age, maybe 10 to 15, maybe not the case, but um, I enjoy movies, and I would drop gaming before I drop watching movies, and I'm a little discouraged. I know I understand people that don't like the people that has to go out to use the restroom and cross in front of your seat and scoot in front of you, the kids in the back bumping your seat, the tall guy that sits down that blocks your view because he's so tall. I understand all of that stuff, but still, when I can't get the enjoyment at home, I could get some nice comforties of watching movies at home, but I can't get the same enjoyment of watching a good movie at the theater. And I believe in going out and doing stuff. I want to go out and do stuff. I should go out and do stuff. I should I should and it's one of the things about me. I need to push myself to go out to be around people. I know I sound like some certain other person that says he don't like people, and it's not that case with me. I do like. I mean, I can get along with someone that that's easy to get along with, but I still. uh, It's not that I don't try to avoid being around a lot of people. I love malls, and malls are packed. But still, I need to get out. People needs to get out. People just go do things, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I like to force myself to do because I need to continue doing it. And I love going to see movies. I don't. I don't consider sitting at home watching movies the convenience that of watching movies at home enough to the cut off going to movies altogether. There is something that needs to be experienced when you there's uh, well, either way, someone a good person that likes to go watch movies will know where I'm coming from. So I really enjoy. I love how I leave this shit. But anyways, what during those sad moments and where I was waterworks, the young ladies that were sitting behind me were bawling. I mean, crying. Um, and it, and that even though it wasn't really loud crying, it was. Yes, and that you think that that ruins the movie. No, no, no. That when you hear someone else reacting to the movie, as long as it ain't loud and obnoxious, it, 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 it enriches the experience. So I highly recommend the movie. If you haven't seen the first one, find a way to watch it, rent it, stream it, watch it. And then go watch Get a Life outside of my comments section, you puppets. Go watch the fucking movie. And also, it's not like it's not like you want us to be in your comment section. You want us, motherfucking puppets. It's one thing to be in here during a live stream or going to the comment section a few minutes after it's uploaded. My fucking God. I guarantee you within I guarantee you, you're such a mind fucking puppet and so manipulated and have no fucking life. And I'm not saying this without this happening before. This happens every fucking time. Right as I end this stream, before the video even begins, the stream processes, someone's already making comments in the fucking comments section of the video. I'm not talking about the live stream comments. I'm talking about seconds before it starts processing. There's a few of you puppets that's already in the fucking comments already loading it up. You have no life. And that's what a person would say that has a life that's viewing mine as I examine yours, and they would agree with it. So, but I love how the fact. I love how the fact that I say that, and it's absolutely the facts, absolutely the truth. But I love how I posted a community board earlier today. I love how fast people are in this live stream. I love how people was fast to be inside my unboxing video. How fast. But as soon as I post up that link in the community board with an obvious truth text above the link of the video, I wish there was. I wish the community board would show a number of how many people viewed that community board post. It would be so damaging because they could say, "Well, I didn't view it until." No. You're in these live streams. You're in the videos, posts, comment streams. You're in it immediately. But and usually my community posts, and it'd be one thing if it was my community posts were not immediate reacted to, but no, the community posts are usually immediately reacted to. Certain ones, like the one I posted today, have a good lapse of time before, and it's not due to someone being busy. It's due to lack of motivation, lack of how can I feel like I could lie to myself that I could confront this and disprove this, but you can't. And that delay and the simple facts that none of them ever get confronted directly or even confronted at all. Just your usual, your 100 and something videos you've made, which a person would say, if El Presidor made 100 and something videos, or a certain troll mocking channel has obviously made so many certain videos, and even more yet, has made so many channels. See, it's neither here. It's neither. It's God, I'm good. It's the facts. It's just another example. It's just another example that I won. And like I have stated before, I can't remember what live stream, but I'm pretty sure it was after maybe the drink review, I don't know. But like I said, what I do when I make something or make an example or prove or about this person, something like that, is for you to validate it, to further prove that what I claim, and even more so to prove how still relevant it is that I have done so. And what would be that? Still puppets dancing because I have done so unable to prove that I haven't done so, but still want to be in denial and themselves be delusional that I haven't done so. And so, like I said, collecting W's. And what have I won? I won. What did I win? I won the pure, simple facts. I have won my own audience. My very own audience that is completely my bitch. Continue to yield to my will as you forever will. Now that's so real.